Welfare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me.
654-321. Hey now, what's up, everybody? We are here, and it is time. Another Smart Guy show coming at you. That being said, on a Saturday, Meerkat Mob, how you feeling?
I'm feeling sway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the DMs. We're going to dive into them today. A couple of announcements first. The Groupthink is back this Monday. And before the Asmongold event of the century collab, we're going to listen to your messages and suggestions and predictions. So make sure to use the link in the chat, in the description. Go and leave a message for us to listen to. And also go subscribe to the Clips channel.
Yes.
If you like clips. And that's pretty much it for me.
There you go. So this is, some say, would never be done. This is the That Being Said Spit Roast. Show today, show tomorrow, show Monday. Can you believe it? Meerkat, are we sure we can pull this off?
No. But if we can, we're just going to cancel them. We're just going to
Yes.
scam everybody.
We can just push back the time endlessly. They don't care even. It's the best.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Here we go. It is time. All right. So, recap on where we are in this, our now 5th or 6th edition of the King Arc show, the DM show. Last week, we finished with the Halloween show, in which DSP dressed up as a king. The Kino Casino boys dressed up as a million things, but nonetheless, we got past it. So now we're in a different world. And last week we went through, like, I don't know, maybe a week last time. This week we're going to go through months, because I didn't realize it at the time, but things slow down a lot at this point. And there's some real worry from DSP Gaming on if this thing really has legs or maybe it's over. So keep that in mind as we begin our show today. Oh, I should have said, by the way, also the Dark Soul DSP versus Dark Souls series continues tonight, 8 p.m. on WPIG. Okay, no more business style announcements. Let's fucking go. All right, so I'm going to start with this. Okay, and this is from, they're talking about the show. Yes, it was awesome, blah, blah, blah. We did finish with this, but I will read it one more time for you here. DSP says, I hope you liked my appearance tonight. I was fighting both a bad stomach because I had McDonald's for DSP Tries It, and my Ghostbusters costume is only a medium size. It rides up my ass, and it was from 9 years ago, so I forgot. I tried to do my best, but I think some people in your chat found me boring. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, that was the Halloween show. Keep that in mind. Okay, guys?
Yeah. Remember this one, by the way. It gets referenced in what I think is one of the funniest messages in the whole DMs later on. So remember this one.
Please do. Please do. Okay. So now we go down. Triple P responds to, Phil, Keem just added you to a group chat without me talking to you first, despite that retarded bullshit. I think we have an interesting opportunity here. Jay, now that is RTU's former partner. What do you call it? I don't know. Pool boy.
Yeah, his former.
What was his job?
Well, they were essentially best friends, and Jay was broke, so Review Tech USA let him be an editor. For the channel. And eventually they split up, and I guess they're still split up, on again, off again, boyfriends, kind of stuff like that. But at the time they had split up, and Jay had all the damaging secrets that would completely destroy Review Tech USA, and none of that happened. But this is that point in time.
Yeah. So Jay was going to blow the whistle on Rich and reveal all sorts of results, and Triple P found some, thought there was an opportunity here. And he said, we also have the girl who Rich cheated on his wife with, who wants to do a tell-all. The idea, we would all broadcast it together, Monday, 3:30 your time. Triple P says, I'm not too happy with how fast Keem tries to move things, though the moment an idea is floated. But it could be big for everyone. Honestly, we should talk about this, but maybe stall them. Say Monday's too short notice and you need more time. The ESP responds with the following paragraph. FYI, it's my day off, and I'm not even home right now, so I can't even intelligently respond. Okay.
Come on.
But yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay. You didn't read this when you were awake in the bed? Whatever. But yeah, Monday's bad for me. I just changed my schedule to have Saturdays off every week, so now my React days, which I'm obligated to do because people pay to submit the vids, is Monday. Also, I wanted the time commitment because, to be honest, my viewers are quite tired with RTU drama. I've talked about him a few times last week, and I got little to no response with my regulars asking me to move on. I'm questioning what positive impact this would have for me, Triple P. I appeared on the casino last night with you guys to get my drama content requirement in, and I was looking forward to a drama-free week.
That's so lame. He's such a fucking grifter.
Yes.
Like, he's just straight up admitting, I need to do some, like, drama quota for the week. Come on, how fucking lame.
I think he wants to do enough so the Kino Casino guys still think he's cool, I guess, is what he's thinking. I can't lose you guys, And then he says, I'm not saying I'm out. I'm just saying it has to make sense. He wants to do it 3 p.m. my time, which means sacrificing an entire day of content. I get how this will benefit him and you guys, but likely not me. So again, not enough for me, dude. I'm not doing this. Triple P says I got it.
He's kind of missing the point. He's missing the point of how a lot of those drama shows operate when you don't take a huge amount of time to do like a contrived stream. If there's the opportunity to do drama or somebody's available that you can get like a dramatic interview from them, you just do it as soon as possible. You just set it up and you do it because that's the opportunity. And drama just gets stale and boring really quickly.
And also, your job on those shows is to be like the talking head dude that's there, and we'll go through the story together. That's how you really become a part of a show, dude. It's, all right, we're going to talk about this douchebag today. And here's DSP as well to add a few zingers. But no, DSP's like, all right, how did this benefit me, Triple P? Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this. But anyways, there
Or
you go.
add a few bazingers. You remember that episode?
Yes. Andy says, trying to push for this to happen, says, yo, brother, I know you're hesitant, but remember, we will all be on our own shows, and I believe this will be a game changer for all of us. We all agreed to keep our personal beefs aside for this triple show. I also believe a ton of other channels will cover this, so it could be a game changer. Don't think of it all, lolcow. Think of it as Keno Casino DSP with lolcow. A good pitch, Andy. If you don't want to, I understand. It's all good. I would rather just do the Ralph thing. I get it. I hate these fuckers. Ultimately, it just turned into Keem making dictators and showing zero respect again. DSP says that's how it works with him, but I'm not Wings and Boogie, and I don't let myself get pushed around.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
I'm not Wings or Boogie. I'm the man here. And he says, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Oh, by the way, this is a double message to both boys here. Copy and paste job. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cost you guys any money or views, but I don't really see how it could benefit me overall. I'd actually lose money not working to do it. So again, I will not help your content at all. You help mine, bitch. That's how it works around here. All right, that's what DSP is doing. So there you go. Andy says, I'm good. DSP again is trying to push this wrestling commentary show. He had to push for a while. Andy was not, Ashley was not too into this at the beginning. As you can see, they kind of move on quickly about this. Then, oh my God, you know why I couldn't send you part 7 of the Racist Moments Countdown? Google Drive flagged it for language and blocked it. So he put part 7 of the racist thing on Google Drive, and that got flagged in Google Drive. It was flagged for language and blocked.
Dude, I'm so baffled. I get it. This was during the time when he would do anything for them to make fun of him.
Yes.
But like the whole idea is for them to watch his racist moments and be like, whoa, look at how racist he is.
Yes.
And that's cool. That's so base. I guess that's the intended effect.
I guess, yeah. Can you believe how wild I was, guys? I was a wild and crazy guy. But all right. Oh my God, really? That's wild. Yeah, it had both the F-A-G and hard R's in it.
Oh.
It had both the F-A-G.
The bazingers. No way.
Okay, now we got another double message here. This is copy and pasted here. Hey, man. Okay, let me get to that here. So this is his kick application has been denied, okay? And I don't even know why this would be a big deal. We're not talking about the KPI program, guys. We're talking about being verified on Kick, okay? So, here we go. Hey, man. So I have some confusing and bad news about Kickstream I'd like to share with you before I talk with my audience about it tomorrow. I'm shocked, to be honest. And guys, you see what DSP just did here, right, Meerkat? He's not telling you the news. He's telling you I have some sad shit to share. So please ask to show your interest, and then I'll share my news. Like a fucking 12-year-old guy with his girlfriend in high school. Dude, this is so fucking cringe. Guys, Meerkat, imagine if I did that to you, Meerkat. Meerkat, I got some bad news. I'll wait for your response, though. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you just share the fucking news. God damn it, man. All right, anyways. I'm shocked, guys. Let me know, but I'm shocked. What's wrong? Hope all is okay, man. This is what he's looking for, by the way, right here.
Yeah.
Andy gave it to him. Okay, here we go. Kick just denied me verification, but I exceeded all of their criteria, and they don't give me an answer why. In fact, their denial notice says they won't respond if you ask why, but you can reapply in 14 days. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm very heated right now. Very heated. I busted my ass figuring out the dual streaming thing. And this is a complete insult. All of my viewers knew I was applying, and now I have to tell them I got rejected, which is a fucking huge celebration for my detractors.
It's a huge win.
So now I have no idea what to do. So he says, I'm very heated right now. He's not joking, okay? Keep that in mind. Okay? Now, Andy, Triple P hasn't responded yet at all, but he still has to tell everything to Triple P, obviously. I'm talking with Andy now, too, and I know you're getting that crazy Shrek costume. Anyways. So he did the copy and paste job again.
Yeah.
Okay, copy and paste. Then, I don't know, brother, that's weird. Do you have enough individual chatters? Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't worry about your detractors. Don't announce anything yet, brother. Let me talk to Ashton first. And he said, I hit every single criteria, and I applied today as soon as I did. Okay. And I asked them why I got denied, and they said they don't need to tell me why. This is exactly what happened with my Twitch in 2021, man. I'm so tired of being treated like this and bullied. Bullied?
I can't believe this, man.
Bullied! I'm not angry at you guys at all. Please know that. I'm just angry that once again, I'm the guy who works hard and gets crushed for no fucking reason.
But this whole thing is fucking bullshit. I hate this specific time span because he felt entitled to be monetized on Kick and even asked the casino guys to pull some strings and get him monetized because he believes that he's done the grind, which in the content creation thing is impossible. You can't reach a point when you've done the grind. There's always going to be competition, always going to be a channel that you can grow, that you can do stuff on. And he should know that better than anybody fucking else. That's why it pissed me off. He's so entitled.
I busted my ass figuring out the dual streaming thing. All right, that's quite the stretch. And he's talking to people that know how to do it too, which is even more like, even disrespectful. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like, all right, dude, you click two buttons.
Yeah.
Dual streaming
He's using Restream, right?
Yes. So that's even easier. But like I can multi-stream now with, once you set it up, which is dragging a file into a different file, and you just click a button. That's it. But he busted his ass figuring that shit out, guys. And there we go.
The tutorial video. I actually want to see how long that is. That should be less than 10 minutes of busting his ass. Restream IO setup.
Yeah.
So this is legit. Wow, there's a 2-minute video of this.
Yes.
So yeah, and there's one that's 5:30. So okay, he busted his ass definitely.
It's very easy to do, guys. Anyone could do it, but he busted his ass. For him, of course, everything is climbing Mount Everest. You know how that fucking goes. Then, I'm sorry, there's still Andy. There's no Triple P for an extended period here in the DMs. I don't know why, but Triple P takes a break, I guess. Maybe he's tired of it. DSP says, I also DM'd Ashton, blah, blah, blah. I won't say anything, so I'll ignore it and carry on. Oh, yeah, this part is funny. I'll ignore it and just try to carry on. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I wrote Kick a nasty email, but just closed it before I sent it. LOL. That's his anger, his dealing with anger. Like how he deals with anger is he writes nasty emails, but don't click send, That's like a way to calm down.
How many tweets do you think he's made and just deleted the thing right before posting
Oh,
it?
God. Can you imagine? And I bet fucking Zach one was the same thing. Sorry, I call him Zach. I mean Asmongold. Same thing, Asmongold, you piece of shit. Respond to me. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow's going to be fun. We got a lot to go through tomorrow to get you prepared for the week and review the week that was. But anyways, honestly, man, don't take it personal. I get it can be frustrating. It took us 2 or 3 tries. Now look at this. DSP talking to gentlemen, decade younger than him? Thanks. I'm calming down now. What? Like... I can't believe that. I'm calming down. You're 43 years old, dude. Typing text messages to other people.
12:50 a.m.
Oh, I'm calming down. Oh my God. I'm still getting paid, so I don't actually know what I'm angry about, besides being treated badly for no reason. But you'd think I'd be used to that by now. I've made bank on Kick, so I won't stop co-streaming. That would be stupid. Sorry to bother you. I was upset in the moment. Okay. Moving on. Andy has his condolences. Don't give up, man. DSP, despite not getting a response from Ashton I'll show you. So every blue one goes to Triple P, right? So here we go. I'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 messages in a row without a response. That's a 6th spot. DSP then says, "Hey Ashton, I hope you are well. Sorry if I've spammed you with messages or annoyed you this week in some way." Just because he didn't respond.
I didn't even respond.
Things are all good here, and I hope they're on your side too. Triple P says everything is good. It's been working a lot and falling asleep right after shows. DSP, of course, quickly responds, "Okay, good to hear, man. No problem at all. I just enjoy being friendly with you guys and want to make sure I don't do anything to mess that up." Oh, God.
Come on, man.
Oh, God. This is when you get your first girlfriend and you think you got something hype, so you keep messaging 20 times a day and say, "Hey, sorry if I overwhelmed you today. I just think you're very special. And I think we could go the distance. I see an entire life together. I just don't want to lose you." That's exactly what this fucking is.
And that is significantly more acceptable. Come on,
Yes!
You're in a romantic relationship with a person, and this is like YouTube friendship. In huge quotations.
This is so cringe, man. This is way cringer than we could have imagined, dude. Sorry I've been sending you so many messages. I just enjoy being friendly with you guys and want to make sure I don't do anything to mess that up. If someone has to like tell you like, "Hey, just checking, am I sending you too many messages?" Run away. Just run away, guys. Anyways. Big ups, A-Mac says, "I'm not going to catch this live, so here's some support. Dudes, big ups, A-Mac. Before the stream even started. We didn't even start the stream yet. Oh, my God, look at that.
We didn't even delay it.
Yeah. Did you know I was going to ask for contributions? How did you even know that? Don't you love that thing? I didn't even ask for money yet. People sent me money. Holy shit. Did you guys know? Wow. Chess Tywall says, "Dono to appreciate Wild and Crazy Guy." Thank you, Chess Tywall. That is a reference for the old guys out there. Not me, though. Fist of the Snort Star says, "No partner after 3 weeks equals personally attacked and bullied." So don't forget that. And K. Jim says, "Now we know why he bought a queen's crown. He is a sweet 16 drama queen." Yeah, he's a prom queen. Okay.
That was so funny with the queen's crown. That was such a DSP-ism. I love that.
So once again... hey Ashton, we did the checkup message in October 23rd. Oh, we're before Halloween, my bad. But we did the Halloween bullshit already because of Keenoween. So anyways, we're actually before Halloween, the date Halloween, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, Ashton says, "Hey Ashton, hope you're doing okay. Sorry about sending so many messages. 3 days pass. DSP sends another message. I'm still doing my Halloween marathon. So hope you're doing okay. Another paragraph to Andy. Another paragraph to Andy."
Oh my God, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. We need to read the second one.
Okay.
The second one is great.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay, sorry. "Hey, bro, I hope you're feeling better. I've had tonsillitis really bad before, too, from overworking myself. Don't overdo it. I have something I'd like to talk to you about when you get a chance. It's actually about Ashton and, sadly, my detractors. Ash and I." Ooh, he calls him Ash now. Hey, Ash. Good night, Ash. "Ash and I had plans for a few interesting things going, notably Halloween and a wrestling show. But now he almost never responds to me when I DM him." Andy, how could you let this happen? Please check on him for me, please. Oh, God. "My detractors have been bombarding me with messages in chat saying he is shit-talking me, and I've ignored all of them. I just want to make sure everything is cool between all of us. And I do want to make sure this is clear. This is 100% when Ashton was literally saying, like I played last week, there's another one coming up in the future here, but Ashton is openly saying on his own show when DSP is not there, like, you guys know where the money's going. He's still playing WWE Champions, guys. He's not down from the rafters. That's just it. That's just what he's doing. And Ashton was very open about that kind of stuff at this point in this saga.
Right.
And DSP again is saying, well, maybe that's why he's not talking to me, because I wonder. Maybe that's why. Thank you, Big Guy. We don't have Sam here today, but we do have Big Guy here to remind us that this is all part of Philip's plan to rob the casino. Okay, keep that in mind, everybody. This is all part of the plan. So, yes, this is all part of the plan, and please do not forget that, okay? Okay, DSP then responds, and if it's not, and I've overstayed my welcome, I just want to let you know how much I appreciate all you guys did for me. I won't forget it, and I'll always have your backs. But I also know I'm a boring dude because I'm not cut out for constant drama. I'd love to do some co-op gaming with you sometimes. I know it would be very fun. Anyway, have a good night, and I do hope this is all BS for my detractors and not real. There we go.
But, all right. If he's not cut out for constant drama, why was he constantly trying to get on Kino Casino to do drama?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I think it's just because he's worried, like, maybe the whole Kino Casino fans pretend they like DSP is kind of over, too. Ashton's making fun of him all the time. He really might feel like, all right, we're getting close to the end here because the fun is kind of gone of this. Now we're a few months in. Maybe even he feels it's gone.
This is more or less, he has the same attitudes with the Dents, too. He tries to milk him and see how far he can go and get away with it. And at some point, he realizes he might have gone too far and then starts backpedaling. And that's what we're seeing here. It's like, oh, maybe I was too annoying. Maybe I was too pushy. Let me just write a couple paragraphs.
Yep. Andy says, no, let's game soon. They want to do COD here. I didn't realize that happened, but it did. Triple P then says, I really like for us to do co-op zombies. This happens. So
does not respond, by the way, to the huge paragraphs of apologies.
Oh, no one says shit about that. Yeah.
Well, Andy said, nah, it's okay, dude. Let's play Call of Duty.
Yes. No answer from Triple P on that one. They're talking about doing zombies, apparently, whatever. Zombies. Okay. Medicare is back. Glad, hope, feeling up for it. So this was, let's see, this was October 29th, October 30th. They respond again. Hey, man, you going to play COD Zombies? Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so they make it happen, basically. I'm going to get to that here. So they get to the COD Zombies. Also, during this time, when you saw that they're talking about Medicare a bit, they said Medicare is maybe back in the fold here. Medicare is back. Triple P says it right here. DSP finds a tweet to respond to of Sir Matoker. And it's this, ban assault weapons from the White House. And he says, what the fuck? And DSP, I don't remember this, but here you go. I found it now. The White House just drunk posted? Responding to Sir Matoker's Twitter.
He's trying to get himself in there.
Yeah. Trying to interact with Sir Matoker. There we go. Some people have funny responses. My guy, you posted this at 12:28 a.m. Brazy Mamo says, you would know. The gates of irony. Very funny stuff there. Now we move on, and they schedule the zombies, okay? The zombies is now scheduled. And I don't know why, but we get another cuck posting, and I will read this for you. Hey, so I again want to say thank you so much for everything you guys have done for me and my family by giving me a chance instead of treating me like dirt. By the way, this is all part of the plan to snake the casino, so keep that in mind, everybody.
Oh yeah, this is a big part of the plan is coming.
I do have to hit this though. I apologize. I'll restart. FYI, today my wife was able to get a critical test and found out she doesn't have cancer, which is something we were incredibly afraid of all year. We were able to find that out because we can now afford it.
Yes.
We are all still incredibly frustrated because she has medical issues that apparently cannot be explained yet. And we really thought this was the answer. As bad as it would be for that to have been the source. And now it's kind of back to the start. But we at least know that what she's going through isn't life-threatening. And again, this is why I've laid off drama a lot in the last 2 months. She's incredibly stressed out, and we are getting back to religion to help her through this pain.
We're getting back to religion.
I know you and Andy did not intend to help us in this way, but you have. And I am so very grateful. In November, I am taking more time off streams to be with her. And I am also going to likely get a new streaming PC to further upgrade my setup, which is more important than her, let's be real. You guys have no idea how much your simple act of kindness has helped my family. And I can never really repay you. Once again, I am not done.
Oh.
To Andy now. I also want to say thank you for your kindness towards me. You have helped my family so much in ways you couldn't even imagine. Life isn't perfect, but because you and Ash gave me a chance and were nice to me, it has literally changed my life. I don't take that lightly, and I know there's no way I can ever repay you guys, so all I can say is thank you so much. Wow. This is, I mean, the most emotional part of the snake eating for sure, I'd say, right?
Absolutely. It really rubs me the wrong way when people like this go the fake religious gimmick when they need something, and only when they need something. Because this guy has never been religious. He didn't care about any fucking thing religious. He talks shit about everything. But now that he needs something, we got to become religious again. That's I hate when people do that.
It's very key to think about when this is happening too. When does all this shit come out? It's because Triple P is not answering quick enough anymore. So what do? Time to trauma dump, boys. Tell all this fucking story just because Triple P's not answering anymore, and he's starting to freak out.
Don't forget that DSP thinks that he did badly on the Halloween show, and that means that, I guess, he thinks that they don't want to have him on anymore. So now we need to overcompensate and very much convince them to be his friends still.
And how do you do that? Well, tell them about a very bad situation going on at home. So if you guys drop me, I got a real bad situation here, so now you'll be the assholes. That's what we're doing here. That's all we're doing. It's so incredibly fucked up. And remember, he wants you to believe this is all part of a plan. That makes it even worse. Okay? Even worse. I made up all this shit just so I could have their fans on my side, making up that your wife had medical problems that could be cancer. That's something Boogie did. Well, when that was, at least it was talking about himself, wasn't he? He said he had cancer himself. He didn't even say his wife had cancer. But there you go. We did this because we wanted to snake the casino. Remember, that's what he wants you to believe. Okay? That's what happened, I guess. Freewoo says, kind of sucks Kino did what they did. If things would have continued, we would be at $25 is considered a good stream. Remember when $50 was all he needed? No, I disagree. Yeah, Philip got more money, but there's still the same ending's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it gave us this. I think it was worth it, personally. What do you think?
The $50 are being remembered very kindly.
Yes.
When in reality, it wasn't that. Because the lowest level of support that he would accept is $50 specifically in tips, and then he would immediately make it $100, and then the ultimate actual goal was $150
in tips alone.
And it used to be like that. Yeah, it used to be like that right after he got departnered from Twitch. He came over to YouTube and started begging for $150. That was the solid goal. And then he realized, okay, this is too scammy and I'm begging too much. I'm going to break it down into increments of 50. Yeah. So that's what happened. The goal was always 150, and it was specifically tips. Anything else, memberships, subs on Twitch, gifted memberships, nothing else counted. Super chats, none of that.
So remember, if he counted this same way he is now, I think it'd be very similar to goals hitting to what he is now, actually, right? Because he never counted anything else, guys. It was only fucking tips. So Now I think it's, I would imagine it's less than he ever got back then, really. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, moving on. This is really good to hear. Glad you're back. Blah, blah, blah. They're not talking about that. Medicker's reappearance is going to hurt available money. He's going to easily clear 810K available tomorrow. So it's some of it from our guys. Blah, blah, blah. I'm still totally good for the interview on your show if you guys can make it happen. DSP says, don't worry about bonus support. With the good news today for Kat, I don't think there's a thing in the world that could make me unhappy. I'm so grateful for everything. So there we go. Because Triple P was trying to talk about how much money they're going to get, and DSP said, don't worry, I'm so happy because of this, okay? We did get, before they played COD, which I have here, which is notable because this is, I believe, the only DSP video which is widescreen. This is legitimately widescreen. It's not like he fucked it up. Like, I'm showing you the top of the screen right now. The resolution is 1920 by 540. Wow. I'm not joking. Yeah. He somehow got the Discord video, I think. But this is legitimately how it is. This is default view, guys. This is default view on YouTube. This is what I'm looking at. So there we go. A normal let me show you a normal YouTube video, just so you can know I'm not lying. That's a normal YouTube video. You know, and this is the COD Zombies video. And I have the stats on to show you that. But here, this is a great time. Kino
Thank you, Beep Gaming, for a gifted membership on YouTube.
There we go.
Let's go.
Nice.
So, this is
you open all the doors. I guess it gives a lot of points for opening doors and reviving.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, it was very boring. Moving on positively here, that happened, and it was whatever. It has 1,000 views on his channel to this very day, so it wasn't a big hit, let's say. They both seemed very bored, and nothing interesting came of it. Okay, that's the long and short of it, all right? Next up, blah, blah, blah. This should be a fun couple weeks now. They said it was very fun. We're going to do more collabs, trust me. Okay, cool. Triple P mentions a show they might do, which is known as the election special, because the election was happening during this time, okay? Just give a prediction, maybe go through 270 to win map, easy stuff. I don't think DSP would know what that means. Like 270 to win, what's that? Triple P. And he does say here, I'm not sure how much I really have to add because I'm not an outspoken political guy at this point in my career. That may change in the future. I could probably call in just before or after my late stream if it's in a short appearance. My late stream is 7 p.m. PST. It ends around 9:30. That would work. Blah, blah, blah. They figure it out. Should be fun. Okay. Now, okay, hold on. We got to save for that one. I do have this. This is what it looked like when DSP came on the show.
I think we're only... There he is! I was about to say! Dark Side Phil! He is here!
As you can see, Steve Cambian's here as well. First time they interacted.
Moment for Phil to join the panel. The Kino King is here. Phil, Trump's winning the presidency. It's 90% on the New York Times that Trump is going to win.
Let's go.
Because I saw when I was last looking, there was a few swing states that were like going back and forth, and I didn't see where they had landed. So is it really like a lock at this point?
It's slowed down. The final votes are being tallied, but it's like...
So there's no from Kino Casino, Kiwi Farms. This show is also DSP knew nothing of what to say, had nothing to say, really didn't know what to happen. It was horrible. Moving on. DSP after that stream, or the day after that, I believe, he had the following tweet, which I wanted to show to you. One last thing before I hit the sack. Today the world... Oh, I got sound for this too. One last thing before I hit the sack. Today the world changed. As I've been saying for a while, the pendulum of culture swings back and forth, and now it swings back. How humanity reacts, deals with it, will be very interesting. Perhaps the time has come for DSP politics. God help us. There we go. This person correctly points out, for someone who doesn't vote, who wants to hear your opinion politics? There we go. Very DSP move. So disinterested in politics that you're not even registered to vote, but you try to make money off it. Similar to what you would do with games now. You just go full lolcow drama and WWE champions. Those are the only things you genuinely love, says this person. I agree. Moving on. It's huge, blah, blah, blah. So then he does agree to politics show right after that. DSP then says...
What do you think made him want to do that?
I think he's grabbing... Oh, here. Oh, sorry. This is what I wanted to say. Let me read this first, then I'll answer. This is what you're looking for. Okay, so I totally know what you were doing now. Okay? What you, Triple P, were doing now is what he's saying. Okay? You wanted me to talk politics, and now I did, and now Beast is unleashed.
What?
I'm just reading it. It's up to you to analyze this. I just needed Trump to win so I wouldn't get murdered by a mob. And shit, man, the entire U.S. government will now be Republican. This clean sweep means a lot because I'm not on Twitch anymore. You guys gave me my confidence back, and now this happened. It's like a perfect storm. Thank you. I know you were intending this. Now I need to figure out how to make it work without isolating and pissing off my longtime gaming fan base. So, if we're taking this at face value, DSP thought that Triple P had a plan to get DSP to eventually do a politics show for reasons, I guess. And because Trump won, now he can do it because he's not going to be murdered. And also, he's not on Twitch anymore, so this clean sweep means a lot more. He's not on Twitch, so...
Why would he get murdered? What is he trying to suggest here? That he has, like... I don't know. He has conservative opinions? Because I didn't see any of that on the DS politics shows that happened. Not that I actually watched them, but I seen the highlights. Mm-hmm. Somebody would have said something if it was like that.
I think he thinks his takes are like so hot, right? And everyone cares about him so much that they're going to change the world if he drops them. So he's glad now he's in a safe space. The political climate is safe enough now for his burning hot takes to be dropped, and they won't have snipers lined up in Renton, ready to see him do his power walk and get him. That's what he's happy about. You know what I'm saying? I guess. Then Triple P says it's huge, and that's literally it. DSP says, "You madman. I hope you guys made out big today with money. I got my usual take from my normal streams, and I'm happy. By the way, my wife is Republican." Ha ha.
Whoa, huge reveal.
Okay, thanks, Kat. She didn't vote either, right? So, anyways. Hey, so I'm going to start my once-a-week exclusive late stream about politics. Just announced it today on my podcast. However, I do not want it to take place the same time as your show and split our audiences in any way. So I wanted to run it by you and ask if you know which days you are coming. Yeah, I don't want to steal your viewership with my less than 100 viewership. Okay, guys? So...
yeah, I'm sorry, Kino Casino. I'm gonna go watch Dark Side Phil tell me that the government is corrupt.
I don't want to steal the 5% of your audience that are watching my show. Okay, guys? This is, again, a copy and paste job, by the way. That's a copy and paster right there. Snort Fuentes. That's good. Snort Fuentes. Yosef says, Stepdaddy Meerkat stopped delaying streams. No, this was an ALT delay job today. I'll take the blame for that. I'll take total blame. Aloha Snack Bar says, are these messages EST or PST? These are all PST. PST messages here. So this is like 1 p.m. Message was right before. He's still like getting ready for his stream right now, right? Or is that the break before the gameplay, probably? You know what I mean? Around there.
I have no clue. I hate time zones.
YouTube commenter says, Phil used innocence like wife, parents, animals to gain sympathy for himself. So much worse than Boogie's lie. He deserves so much more ire for this. I agree, right? That's a good point. At least Boogie's lying about himself, right? If you believe DSP's story, which again is the one he told, that means he made it up, used other people that have no idea about what's going on, his mom and wife, he created stories about them, which is much worse than making up a story about you, though both are bad, right? There you go.
Yeah.
That's what he wants you to
Even
believe.
if he didn't make it up, it's still bad. It's like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. He's fucked either way.
Marjor Kong says, DSP's post-election video is insane. It contains my favorite quote from the era. Everything is coming up DSP whether you like it or fucking not. That's what we're doing. Okay, so next up, Andy out of nowhere dropped some news that one of your detractors was doing something, was saying stupid stuff on his Twitter. I don't know exactly what that was. Says, yo, DSP, I got big news for you. I wanted to show this. This guy wasn't a detractor. He's actually an account who was doing my detractors. Oh, yes. Excuse me. I know what this is. This is, there was that one account. I don't know if you remember. There's
DSP
one account.
News?
Exactly. That guy was dropping shit about trying to, like, I don't know, stir up drama about detractors, and it wasn't very successful. And he did something about Andy, and that's what he is saying there. And DSP, notice how DSP is quick to stick up for this person, which probably means they knew each other, at least knew what the other one was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's very quick to say, that guy wasn't a detractor. He's actually an account who was doing my detractors the very same stalker shit they did to me for years. And they can't take it and are breaking down. It's hilarious. He was just tagging you to make a joke because they keep saying that the account is really me, but it isn't. It's actually a friend of one of your supporters. So he knows exactly who it is. It's a friend of one of your supporters. So there we go. Anyways, that account doesn't exist anymore, so it's done.
Yeah. Guess why? Because DS Politics turned that guy away from being an anti-detractor. Because he wasn't even a fucking DSP fan. He was more like shitting on the detractors. Which I guess most of the people just caught up to immediately and muted him or blocked him or ignored him. Yeah. At least that's what I did.
It didn't last very long, let's say, the whole thing. I'm setting up DS. So they didn't respond. They didn't even respond about when they're doing their next show. So DSP just had to double post. Hey, I'm setting it up for Thursday. I hope that's fine, guys. I know you didn't respond, but hopefully that works. They said that's fine. Thanks, Ash. I know you guys have tons going on. There you go. DSP once again says, I'm interested in the wrestling show. Now he says he has a good political show lined up for Thursday. So many people are going to hate me, and I just don't care. Okay? And remember, this is takes that include things such as, when did Charity become so tough again? Because Charity said, if you want to call in and figure out good things to send us, please do. Food banks are horrible. This was his big brain takes he had prepared. Anyways, they talk about the wrestling show again. DSP says, I'm so busy. My fans are pulling me in tons of directions. If we make it work, it would be epic, but also likely be tiring, guys, because wrestling shows are very tiring. Excuse me. I did a wrestling show for almost 4 years, and it at first was fun, but it became a chore over time. You guys are on a very huge wave of popularity, so write it out, and I'll be here if you ever want to do the wrestling show. There we go. So Triple P then says, once Raw goes to Netflix, we could do it. Honestly, we could do it on your show and you could keep all the money. I think it would just be fun to do. DSP responds with this snarky response. Says, but Ashton, how could we do that and possibly keep up my detractors' narrative that you guys secretly hate me and are only milking me for content? That's just, every detractor was thinking that then, because it was very clear that Ashton was making fun of DSP more and more. The ending seemed to be approaching, let's say. DSP then continues. The mystique would be gone. Of course, I'm joking. I wish we could milk my detractors endlessly. And if you actually think that could make us money, let's do it.
That's a great cuck message. A great cuck message. Because I think at this point, of course, he's kind of conflating milking his detractors with milking him. Because like milking the detractors means that DSP gets humiliated. So he's just hinting, hey man, you know what? I'll be your cuck for as long as possible. Let's milk those detractors.
If you think that would work, let's do it. I just want to make content have fun. And you are a lot of fun to hang out with. So I think the show would work. I actually really appreciate that you give me all the profits. I'd stream it only on Kick, so hopefully there would be some crossover there. So Thursday is my political show, another blah, blah, blah. They didn't respond again. No idea if you're streaming the then, but if you covered it in some capacity, even if you rip it a new asshole, it would be funny and help me out. Oh, brother, please.
Yeah, that's pretty much. This is a follow-up to all the other messages when he was hyping up his show and hoping that one of the guys says, "Whoa, Phil, you're making the show finally. We're going to give you a shout-out." But it didn't happen, so we just straight up said it. Hey, you can give me a shout-out. Even if you shit on me, just give me a shout-out.
Just give me... That is such a cuck thing to do. You know, guys, if you guys make fun of me, that's cool, okay? Just totally cool. Go ahead, do whatever you want to do, guys. Make fun of me, it's fine. He did get a lot of viewership. DSP said, thanks, it was a blast. Got to find interesting topics every week. I'll obviously cover Trump or whatever, but yeah, he had a lot of viewers on that one. I actually had, listen to this cope, the ultimate cope. I actually had like 2.5 thousand viewers, but 1.5 thousand went to those restreaming thieves. Yeah, restreaming thieves. Big ups, restreaming thieves. We will also be restreaming thieves on Monday, so get ready for that, guys, for the Asmongold interview. So see you on Monday. Again, no response. 5 days pass without a response from Sir Triple. That means we have to bother him again. No, this time we go to Andy. Hey, man, hope all is well. Your trolls are now coming on my stream saying nasty shit about you, and I shut it all down. I honestly don't believe them. Why would I? But I just want to let you know, I hope you're good if anything bad or crazy actually is going on. And this was about... people thought that Andy was back on the drugs, and DSP did defend him often and saying, you would be able to tell if Andy was back on drugs, and he's not. So, yeah. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. It's absolutely nobody's business. If they had evidence of crime, they should admit it to the authorities. Otherwise, they should shut the fuck up. So anyways.
That was kind of interesting, though. Yeah. Evidence of crime, you should submit it to the authorities. Like when people tried to submit his bankruptcy fraud to the authorities, and he cried about it for years. All these segments. Oh, this was the hardest bankruptcy that anyone's ever had. Yeah, it's because you fucking lied, bitch.
He then reports, Keem is bringing it up. I'm not saying a damn word, and I keep telling people to shut up about it on my streams. Andy says, thanks. No problem, man. I've got both of your backs. He's going to support them to the end. I got both your backs, boys. Come on. All right. Next up, this is 1920. Okay. Then, I love this wording here. I'm going to briefly felt rich on my podcast tomorrow.
What?
I'm going to briefly felt rich on my podcast tomorrow. Let me know if there's anything I could do to help. I'm totally down for whatever will help you guys best. It's gonna felt rich. No response, so he goes to Triple P. Hope you guys are okay. I'm ignoring Keemstar, of course, drooling for drama content. Just let me know if I can help in any way. I'm going to felt rich tomorrow because he can't keep his mouth shut. Okay? So Andy, again, now there was some things about Andy being having some pedophile-style messages with someone. Andy's trying to make sure that DSP sees this. DSP says, cool, I'll look at it later. I retweeted your picture thumbnail of RTU. My editor is great. He made that. I'm actually going to watch the video you sent me in a bit. I was busy today because of my day off. Nice day with my wife. Blah, blah. Andy says, by the way, you don't need to defend me or anything publicly or make a spectacle. I want you to know as a person why I was attacked back in the day and how this bullshit. I don't want you thinking I'm a creep. I respect you. Hence why I want you to know anyways. My girl and I are going to hang out. DSP says, we are totally cool. You don't ever have to worry about me going snake or anything.
Not at all.
No, don't worry. I will never snake you, brother. I love you. Also, if you would like me on the show this week for any reason... If you would like me on the show this week for any reason at all, I'm down. If you think it'd help you to talk about my detractors or Rich going after you, just not on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving here. Have fun with your girl. Oh, good times, my friend. So then DSP says, so much lore, blah, blah, blah. Talking about Andy. I quit drugs and alcohol. I did not relapse, whatever. Okay. I think maybe, I'm guessing, I don't know why Andy went on such a run here of like trying to make sure DSP knows about these things, but anyways, everything is good. Just to let you know, Phil, good to hear. Still ignoring all the idiots making fun of you. I appreciate that, Phil. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Talking about the wrestling show again. It's going to happen. Definitely learning how to fly. Talking about flight sim. Hey, Sir Matoker, any chance there? Have you guys made any progress with Matoker? We are now almost in December, by the way. That was a full month of conversation. It's slowed down massively since October, as you can see. DSP, let's see. Oh, talking about Metokur here. DSP is doing things like this more often. This was
the woke.
Remember this thumbnail? He had a few thumbnails like this, letting people know how unwoke he is and how woke sucks and everything. And he was being a.
But also, it's like, because I watched the video. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't say wrong things in it, I guess. It's like the most average fucking opinion about a dog shit woke as fuck game that the Veil Guard was. But it comes across like he doesn't actually mean it. It comes across as very grifty, as like, I'm gonna make this type of video because this is what people watch on YouTube. So I'll just pretend to give a fuck about this.
It's like those people that have to post about every single possible thing that's in their space, even though they don't even care about it. Like, this is not their issue, but they still have to make a video about it because they know the audience expects it, and you can know they don't really give a shit instantly. It's like, okay, well, I can see you don't care about this, so what's the point, man? That's what DSP did for all.
Except nobody really expected that of DSP. I guess he wanted to like find a different audience.
He doesn't have thoughts about anything. You know what I'm saying? So like when he tries to like have thoughts, it's always funny because he's just him empty, in a very empty manner, just saying stuff. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, yeah, I'll say the same thing that I've heard other people say, and that must be how it works, right? So I'll just do it, and it doesn't work as he expects. Then he says, this is the Matoker thing, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really happen. It will be a massive show. DSP says, I have no idea how to talk to him. When I tried, everyone called me an asshole because of DSP. You know, remember that tweet I showed before? It was because DSP made it seem like it was his last wish to talk to DSP. Yeah. But anyways, DSP then says, I just want to talk to the guy. I actually know zero of him. Other YouTubers seem to want it. Justin Wang liked my tweet about the doc. So he's keeping track of who liked his tweets. Big ups, Justin Wang.
Yeah, dude. Look at the seed that Triple P planted, the previous message. I think if you offer a specific date a week or two from now, it might put on enough public pressure. He's making him to go out there and make a clown of himself.
That is
give the cancer man an ultimatum. Insane.
That is what led to the Triple P laugh when they talked about how, like, I told him to do that. That was what he's doing. He literally is doing it. So I'm 100% for it. I literally do not care if he just shits on me the entire time. I want to give people what they want. I just don't know how to do it. Anyways, I just want to happen to the casino, blah, blah, blah. Okay, man, I really appreciate it. I'm about to upgrade. Oh, yeah. Okay, out of nowhere, he wants to tell his boyfriends about updates. I'm about to upgrade my setup starting tomorrow. Finally jumping to a modern PC and all the bells and whistles. As soon as I have that working, which will take a few days, I'll set the date for my reacting to his documentary and invite him on the show the day after. And I'll call it my Christmas gift to the internet. LOL. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. What's the Hail Mary? Again, I know nothing. This is all nuts. Then he has the idea that I would say the desperate play would be to offer to watch each other's June the King docs together, or worse, just yours. Guaranteed that's too juicy to turn down and makes him look like a pussy if he doesn't accept. There we go. DSP says, then, this is great. I wonder if he, which is Matoker in this case, has gotten wind of my politics show. Everyone seemed to think I was some kind of pussy, but now they all shut up.
Including Phil, by the way. he admits he was too much of a pussy to do it before the election when it was actually the time to make politics fucking shows.
Yeah.
But sure.
The entire internet saw that. It was like, whoa, oh shit. DSP's doing
God.
politics now? Whoa, shut up, boys. He's bringing the heat. Did you see his take on food banks? Damn. This guy goes hard.
So political.
This guy goes hard, dude. Fuck. Everyone's shutting down their streams. Stuttering Craig's like, all right, guys, shut it down. DSP's on the case. It's over.
You got Hassan Piker canceling streams so DSP doesn't steal his audience. You got Asmongold canceling streams. Everybody was scared. They thought DSP was a coward. And then he came out and was like, yeah, I talk about politics now. Politics is stupid and the government is corrupt.
Yeah.
Also, fuck the woke video games. That's the kind of political takes I want.
Jim is way more extreme than me, but now that I'm not everyone's joke, which is funny, I know we would have a great conversation there. Next, on December 3rd, okay, let me refresh. On December 3rd, the Kino Casino highlight video, highlight channel. The Kino Casino went back during this time, back to kind of making fun of DSP on their shows. They would just watch him play Black Ops. They would watch memology videos and laugh at him. They were back almost to their normal style of stream, but they were still talking to DSP behind the scenes, all right? So DSP then says to both, again, copy and paste job. This is a double copy and paste job, by the way. Just to confirm, good luck on your return. I'm off on the 4th, but I'll try to get caught up. I'm sure you guys will do well. Just to confirm, you guys can roast me whenever you want, and I don't care. That was a complete coincidence that I showed up while you were doing it, and it's funny. You have to watch a supercut of me completely losing my shit during Street Fighter 6. It's great content for you. This is when DSP was showing up in their chats all the time. Because, again, the timing here is really specific. This is when they're not talking as much to DSP, like we said now. So DSP is getting worried. And that is why he showed up in their chat so much. Because, guys, don't forget about little old me. You're not going to forget about me, right? I'm here. And that's why he's, he said, like, it was just a coincidence I showed up when you guys were talking about me. That just means he was there the whole time and started speaking up when they started making fun of him. You know what I'm saying? But watch my Street Fighter 6 stuff, guys. You're going to love it, okay? And there we go. That was
same
from that.
message to both of them, by the way. Copy pasted to both.
Double style. That's both 2 in a row was the same exact thing. I do have the chats from that. Here we go. I'll show you this. Here we go. So I can show you those. I don't think there's anything that funny there, but this day now we can get the transcripts from his chat now. So this is his night in Kino Casino land there. He was saying all Santa beards suck ass. All beards start smelling and shit after a bit because of your breath. They all suck. Okay. I don't know if that's true. Guys with beards, they automatically start stinking because of your breath? Anyways, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. No wonder I didn't hear about this. Oh, boy, what happened with GTA 6? I don't know. Not that much interesting here. He said, what's funny is 99% of the time, when I have a connection that's 10 to 15 milliseconds ping, I actually do well and win. But if it's 30 milliseconds plus, I can't kill anyone. And also, DSP says, guys, everyone roasts me. I don't care. I ham this shit up, and it's part of the fun. Okay? He's
Hold
on the joke.
Can you go back?
Oh, sure.
Another one that's great.
Sure.
Did you guys see my new setup? I have an AI green screen, and I had no idea. I turned it on and shocked myself.
Oh, God. Turned it on and shocked myself. Wow, I got a green screen, dude. Whoa. LOL, you guys are roasting me at the exact time I tune in. Whoa. Let me show you a picture of that. Hang on. I do have a picture of that live. Yes, here it is.
Yes.
Just in case you guys wanted to see. This is the moment that DSP tuned in to the stream, okay? There we go.
It never gets old. This is a platinum image.
Perfectly, okay. Okay, they go down. We don't mean anything by it. We're just trying to shake things up, see if we can freshen it up a bit and get people interested. This is about them making fun of DSP, by the way. That's what they're talking about. DSP says, I totally get it, man. You never need to worry. My detractors will eat this up tomorrow. But then realize... oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. I'll get through this. My detractors will eat this up tomorrow. But then realize my setup got even better. People like me, and I'll hit the goal again. Yeah. We started to do a show. We were like, shit. Did you see his setup got even better, guys? And everyone likes him. We can't do this show anymore. Show's over. He's got his setup. It's even better now. Fuck. This is a cycle of success. I will always have. And I'm grateful you guys made this possible. So roast me. And be sure I know when you do. Because I laugh at how insanely stupid and heated I get over stuff when I watch it back. Just like you guys do. Oh, God. Oh, not done. To Andy. I will never get offended. You guys can roast me as much as you want for dumb shit I do on my streams. I laugh just as much as you guys do about how angry I get. Definitely. Not weird at all. Gentlemen, make fun of me as much as you want. I laugh as much as you guys. I am not coping and seething. Okay. Next. Dude, I am totally going to try your grift angle. That the gift angle or grift angle?
No, the grift angle.
Yes, excuse me.
Yeah.
Dude, I am totally going to try your grift angle that the politics stream doesn't count today because he didn't hit the goal. The king streak ended today, okay? He said, I don't think it'll work, but it might be funny. And of course it'll piss off my detractors, which is the whole idea. There we go. So the streak has died, but it didn't really die because it was the politics show which didn't hit the goal. Okay? And Triple P says, yeah, it shouldn't count anyway. It's a total fluke. They're going to get so mad. Honestly, you could go full out with the gaslighting and claim you hit the goal last night and order food to celebrate anyway. Yeah, why not? DSP says, it's the holiday season. The streak continuing is my gift to everyone. Of course. Mm-hmm. Then we get paragraphs upon paragraphs. It's December 8th now. I wanted to make sure I'm not too far. All right, not yet. I got some tweets to show, but we're not quite there yet. Okay. Do you guys think us? Oh yeah. Again. So no talks in 2 days. DSP panicking sends a message. Do you guys think us collabing again will help either side? I honestly think the Rich thing was absolutely perfect. Then we struck gold. I feel like Matoker or even Mudahar would also have worked. Shit, even Gundam. But the world is full of big mouth pussies who only talk when it's easy money and then disappear when things change. I've been totally down for this stuff, but all the drama people wanted to see ran away. FYI, months ago after Keem was on my show, I told him I'd go on LOLCOW Live this year. Maybe around Thanksgiving, and he loved it. But now that there's no drama or beef with me, he and nobody else is interested. So I totally get why you guys haven't asked me to be on. Oh, no. You can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
Oh, you can't do that, man. Hey, listen, I know finals are coming up, so I totally get why you haven't been on a date with me in a few months, but I'd like to change that. That's what that is exactly. Oh my God. So I totally get why you guys haven't asked me to be on and likely won't unless we think of something up that's big and interesting. So once again, DSP is losing his mind because they haven't had him on their show in a few weeks and they're not responding fast enough. There we go. I totally get why you guys haven't asked me.
Oh man, it gets worse.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Okay, trigger warning, cringe. Here we go. Trigger warning, cringe. One honest idea. You guys have me on for a full roast, and I take it and respond live. You can be brutal. And if I actually get legit pissed, it would make great content-y. There you go. So he wants, you can be brutal. Please be brutal to me in a roast. This is all part of the plan.
The ultimate cuck message, and it smells of desperation. It stinks.
Triple P has now said it's been tough thinking of the next right opportunity. So many doors keep being closed in our faces that it's very discouraging. That being said, I fell back on that crutch this last week to see if we could drum up any interest. And of course, some interest is always there for people being negative towards you. Because remember, they made fun of DSP on their stream in the previous week. It is very bankable that people will pay and tune in to see you get roasted or comeuppance or whatever. We could do something like this, but it would have to be done in a certain way and be a real spectacle to maximize the amount of eyeballs and money to make sure it would be worth your while. We would have to get them in a real blood sport coliseum thing and guarantee that everyone talks about it and wants to tune in. I do have some ideas, and if you wanted a traditional roast format, I can pull from the Rolodex and get some high-level guests. I just want to make sure you want to do it because it has obvious drawbacks. Okay?
That's when you think about it. That's pretty much what the Steve Cambion thing happened to be. But DSP didn't like it because he wasn't prepared for it, and he pretty much got nothing out of it. So they orchestrated it specifically to maximize humiliation for DSP and minimize benefit.
Yes, that's coming at near the end, but how they set that up was they really set up DSP hard on that one. Like, they did not say what it was going to be at all, and then boom, there it was. And DSP still wanted to stick around after that, which is the really amazing part, because as you can see, the correspondence has slowed down immensely. Like last episode, we were covering 2 weeks of shit. Now we just went through a whole month, and there's not much shit going on anymore. So this is all happening on behind the scenes, and everything is slowed down a lot. DSP has then responded with, yeah, they take every single little thing as a huge win, completely ignore or misreport facts, make stuff up just to fit their own narrative about how I'm a huge failure. Meanwhile, this has been my best year in a decade. The segment where you talked about me has been their main focus ever since you did it, insisting that you now hate my guts and always did, which was the truth. Keep in mind, less than 2 weeks ago, the narrative was that I was avoiding you guys because of the drama at that time. There's definitely money to be made here, but it's just milking the same exact idiots who have paid Devin, Duty, Craig, Cog, and everyone else who has dumped on me. Shout outs to Devin, Duty, Craig, and Cog. Go ahead.
Somehow this works for LolCow Live. I don't know what kind of black magic they do, but usually when there's somebody that is disliked and the content is made to like kind of manufacture LolCow milk, it doesn't work. When you're trying to like force LolCow milk for people to make fun of them and give you money. Because eventually people realize that they're just giving money to DSP, and that just doesn't work. Somehow, like I said, it works for LolCow Live, where people that hate them just give them a lot of money, but that's just a whole different thing. They just can't replicate that.
And I'm not sure. There's definitely money to be made here, but it's just milking the same exact idiots who have paid Devin, Duty, Craig, Cog, and everyone else who has dumped on me. So who exactly is he speaking of here? Detractors that already hate DSP, right? So who's like, is he somehow trying to spin this so they'll get detractor money? Right?
Yes.
Is that what DSP's mind? It's a possibility, I guess.
Yeah, that's his idea. In other words, he wants to have a LolCow Live where he's the LolCow and Triple P is the Keemstar.
Okay. I get you now. Okay, I just don't. I mean, that's a wild thought. It's like, Gout SSG is going to donate $5 to DSP's show, the DSP's roast. You know what I'm saying? Like that. There's no universe where that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just called you out, Gout, because your name is obvious. You know what I'm saying? Larry Alpha says,
Matter of fact,
yeah, go ahead.
Especially when it comes to DSP stuff, people that collab with him, even if it ends up in him being humiliated and embarrassed, the initial reaction is people are pissed at them. So it's kind of not what they're going after. Yeah. Much like Stuttering Craig, he had to do the interview first, and then people were like, okay, so this guy actually went through all the work and did the research and stuff. So they actually gave him credit after the fact.
Yeah, there was a very negative thought about how that was going to go before it happened, if you remember correctly. Everyone said that's going to suck. I would say, like, you would probably predict now that the interview has, Asmongold has a lower chance of being good than it has of being great, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that now? Yeah, you know, so like it's kind of like you got to prove it before people think of you positively, right? So we'll see. Larry Alva says he can't suck it up. He can't suck it up subtly to save his life. Phil needs to hire a pro to teach him. Well, how do you teach him to be a normal human being socially, right? That's difficulty level impossible, right? I mean, he'll throw it all the way for the chance to keep this going, as you've seen. He'll throw everything. Who gives a shit? He'll make up shit just to keep them on his side. Well, according to him, he makes up shit about his wife and mom's health to keep these boys on their side. Now we'll say, you guys could just roast me, dude. Be brutal. Brutal as you can. That's something. Big up Spottyhead says, cycle of success, but needed another channel to provide it. Make it make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense, but there we go. Barrett Wells there in the house here. Velvet says, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
The DSP, the official narrative from the government of Goutopia is that he needed somebody else's audience in order to present himself in a neutral light and break through all the detractor, like the mist of detractor content. In order to break through and shine and truly present how amazing and awesome Darkseid Phil is, he needed somebody else who was quote-unquote neutral.
Yep. So, Velvet says, there is a part of me that emphasized with Philip's desperation here. I've been there, but you got to grow out of this shit at some point. This is sad. Yeah, I've been here too, but I was literally 13, and her name was Sarah, and she didn't like me. But I really wish she did like me, but she didn't. But I thought I could text her out of it.
Yeah,
if I text her 30 times, maybe I'll turn it around. You know, I can change her opinion. It doesn't work, boys. Anyways, Great Win says, the roast of me thing is like if a high schooler went to an elementary school and told the third graders, please make fun of me. Yeah. Oh, God. That's so sad. Hello, gentlemen. I'm a high schooler. I am in the 11th grade, and yes, you guys please make fun of me, and you can be brutal. Oh, God. That's so bad. Okay, anyways, good mental image there. Hello, class. You can be brutal. Okay, let's go. Next up. I appreciate you seeing that the detractor angle has been done to death. There seemed to be a bit of interest around 1v1 with Andy and Cod, and I get asked every other day about us doing a wrestling commentary show. But it's tough to gauge what kind of interest those ideas would really bring in. Triple P says, yeah, it's still difficult to know where to take it next. So they're really slowing down here. That was 2 days later. Triple P responded with the sentence. DSP then goes cuck mode one more time. Even if it goes nowhere, you guys have been great to me, and I'm not going to forget that. I'm down for collabs with gameplay or just to appear on your show as a guest to talk drama or whatever. And if it never happens again, it's all good. I never have hard feelings with what you guys have done for me. Balls if your court to decide. I get asked a few times a week, and I say we may or may not do something, and I'm always happy to help if I can.
This fucking fake ass I'm getting asked this angle. I hate it so much. I would even fucking respect him if he said, hey guys, you know what? You helped me get a bunch of views and money, and if I was on your show, it would help me a lot, and I'm going through a tough time, so please. If he did that, I would fucking get it. He's desperate. But he's trying to appear not desperate while being super desperate. And that makes him look a lot more desperate than that.
Correct. This is the most cringe way to handle business, man. Not even business. Social interactions with other creators online. Is there a more cringe fucking way to do this? Hey guys, just want to remind you for the third fucking time in a month, you guys have been so great to me. I love you guys. I'll never forget what you did for me. And if it's over, I can accept that. 2 weeks later.
I guess,
guys, it's been so awesome. You can't stop. How many times you gonna say that?
I guess the only way it could get more embarrassing is if he tried to do it in public, like go on stream. He's done that with multiple things to try and put public pressure on people. But if he went on stream and talked about like, hey man, I don't know why, but like the Kino guys, they haven't invited me to do a collab. I don't know if they hate me or something. And I know that some of you guys are gonna go and tell them, but like I just don't know what's happening. He did that same thing to Wings of Redemption like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, he did, because Wings wasn't responding. I know you guys are going to tell him this, so I don't know what's going on right now with Wings. He's not responding. And Wings' response, literally, DSP shared it, was, I don't like to conversate online.
Yeah.
Let's just get
I'm not here to
bitch.
conversate.
Hello, Andy. Hope all is well. Not much to say. Oh my God. If your tweet starts with not much to say, don't say it. Okay? Just keep it. Don't write anything, guys.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Especially if you have much to say.
Hey, Andy. Not much to say. Just check it in. Just wanted to remind you that I love you. That's what it sounds like. All right, anyways. Hey, Andy. Hope all is well. Not much to say. I know you guys can't really find a spot for me these days, and I totally understand. If you ever want to game together, I'm down. We're on the same wavelength there. Just have to find a time that works, and I know how it is. I'm playing like 7 games now. I'm playing 7 games now. I'm playing so many games.
He tries to treat him like they're his agents. Oh, you guys can't find a spot for me. You can't find a good role for me in the TV show or some shit.
Yeah, he's trying to message their manager. I know you can't find any good gigs for me, but just checking in. How's it going, guys? Triple P, who is clearly done with this shit, says, we'll get you on again. That's it.
Yeah, that's just tell him what he wants to hear.
We'll get you on again, man. Whatever you say, man. We'll get you on again. Next. Holy fuck.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Okay. December 11th now. Let's read a few things here. Bring Us Meth Bear says, Phil was going full pick-me girl. Jack O pose with an Huego face? A Huego face?
A Higo face?
Higao face, saying, notice me, BB, ooh, to a guy who ghosted after 20 minutes in a bathroom stall. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, sir.
Yeah,
yes, he is.
The best way you can describe this as a pick-me girl. Literally, it's a pick-me girl. It's like, hey, pick me, have me on your show. I can do anything. I can humiliate myself. I can do politics. I can do wrestling. Anything you need, just pick me.
People are felting me because I don't know what a Huego means. I'll ask. What is
this? Is like when cute girls make like a cross-eyed face and then like pull their tongue out.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
It's allegedly sexy. I don't know. We're all gay here, so we don't know.
Oh, that face. Okay. No, it didn't come up in my hentai readings, guys. Sorry. Anyways, moving on. I liked it. No, I don't. I'm not into that
Back in your
stuff,
day, they just used to show ankles. You're not used to this.
Well, my hentai was more wood blocks. They got to draw it in the wood blocks. It's a long process, guys. Long process. Anyways, as you guys know, I was never a weeb, guys. I know you guys like to say I was, but I never was a weeb.
Your people used to make those like figurines of the well-shaped women. The naturally very I don't know, breedable women. That's what they used to do back in the day. That's why you're such a big fan of Kat. She's the avatar of that whole
That's not true.
Image.
That's not
true. Fertility statues. That's how they were called.
That's not true. Okay, moving on. NW News says, he's already given Asmund reasons to snake him before they even meet. Cutting right to the chase nowadays, he's more brain snapped by the day. Well, that's true. We're going to cover the asthma stuff tomorrow. I know there's been some very cringe developments in terms of a poll that DSP put out. Did you see that yet, Meerkat? The poll?
Oh, yeah, that was great. I even voted. I voted for the worst option because I just wanted to be a nasty detractor and fuck up the whole poll and make him paranoid as fuck.
We'll talk about that tomorrow, everybody. Okay, anyways. Okay. And we'll have guests as well, so it'll be fun. Anyways, tomorrow says, okay, so I admit I'm a bit slow and dumb. Good start, but I have an idea. WWE games let you sim matches. Oh, hold on to your hats, boys. This is one of those great ideas that he had. Remember? He made fun of this Level 666 podcast about how Triple P's ideas sucked. Here is DSP's idea, so get ready. We could do a mega a pay-per-view sim event with all the lolcows you cover on a supercard. Tons of matches that are funny and make sense. And a Royal Rumble to end the show. It's all controlled by AI, so the outcomes are random and unexpected. We could all comment on it live. I have no idea why I didn't think of this sooner.
Because it sucks? I don't know.
He thinks he has a great idea.
All of DSP's ideas are just stuff that he's done on his own streams, but I guess he needs somebody else to do it better.
I have no idea why I didn't think about this earlier. We could listen to this. No, you didn't hear the kicker. We can also throw in celebs, politicians, and other stuff. The creator wrestler uploads are massive, and I bet your fan base would even make characters for it. I usually did these around Halloween and the holidays to include seasonal fighters like Santa, Satan, Dracula, the Grinch, and more. All of us could even be in it. I did these Sims for 10 years, and they did well. With all of us together, they would definitely get some hype. This is like an easy, no-brainer layup. We are all hype when we need to be, and I always hype up for these. Let me know if it sounds interesting. And I just realized this could be a hype way to advertise and build up our wrestling commentary show if we do it in 2025. It's a great idea for next month. The Rumble is coming up. We should do it. Great show, Subonomics. Triple P, he responds to Andy, who hasn't said anything in a while. It's all good, man. If either of us were less busy, we'd do an epic co-op that we'd love, but like 100 people would care, we'd make nothing on it. That's life. It's why I just can't play whatever I'd like to anymore. If we ever figure something out that's smart business, I'm totally down. I feel like something epic is coming at some points. Okay? Then DSP says, oh, by the way, no need to retweet me tomorrow. You guys are streaming, so just focus on your own stuff. It's fine.
What?
What? No need to retweet me tomorrow.
This is again like asking for a retweet without asking for a retweet.
Yeah.
Because he thinks like Triple P, as he answers, I don't worry I will as long as I'm awake. This was just a way to fish a retweet from the guy.
just let you know I don't want to retweet tomorrow. I don't worry. I will as long as I'm awake. It's great to have you in chat. Oh, he was in chat. Okay. Sorry, I just got up. I got the retweet in now. Man, I hope you're doing okay. Oh, okay. So this is, I want to show this. Okay, this is again when they were making fun of DSP all the time on the show, and I was after one of these, okay? It says, man, I hope you're doing okay. I haven't meant to felt you or make you feel bad, man. I hope you keep a lot of the changes you made because I think it's better for you in the long run. Everything is going to work out. It's just a slow period right now. We have to find a new exciting angle. I think you have to keep doing the politics or we will have to find something else novel like the wrestling show or maybe an anti-woke media show, something like that because the gameplay I think is just circling the drain with limited growth potential. You have to keep doing it for now, but we need a new fresh direction. When you were going after RTU, you were nailing the drama streams. But I think it's hard for you when the person hasn't personally come after you and you don't have a history with them to shit on that hard. I could potentially come on your show and do some drama streams with you, but it's only a band-aid solution because we need to do something you can replicate on your own consistently. Maybe bringing back some of your old formats you used to do in the day would help bring some goodwill and hype. Even though they didn't directly make money, the old DSP tries it and game reviews and stuff, people like those, okay?
Yeah, and this is the point where I think Triple P just draws the line and is like, okay, let's find out for something for this guy to do so he can leave us alone. Because this is like almost daily texting at this point. Hey, you guys, I know you're busy. No need to have me on your show. No need to retweet me. No need to give me so much attention. Thank you. I love you. It's too much.
I just want to say thank you guys for all you did for me, and I understand why you aren't having me on anymore. But if you want to have me on, that'd be great. Don't retweet me, though. Anyways, thanks so much, everybody. DSP says, I agree with the gameplay, blah, blah, blah. Games aren't what they used to be, blah, blah. As for the drama stuff, it only works if someone will play ball and fight back, or someone flips it into a feel-good moment. Okay? What does that mean? I'll tell you. With you guys and Keen, people never expected any of us to get along. With Craig, even though not everyone agreed on how it went, it got attention. But after that, every single person who had issues with me pussied out. Mutahar, Gundam, the Lolcow crew, even Medicare at this point. Only my detractors want to talk to me, and I know how stupid of an idea that is from seeing Wings and Boogie make those mistakes. So the well literally ran dry 2 months in despite of my best efforts. In reality, everyone just wanted to milk me, and then they threw me away when I wouldn't give them milk.
Yeah, you're a fucking lolcow, buddy. Welcome. Welcome to success.
Oh, God. They wouldn't give me milk. Philip didn't give us enough milk, okay? Even Destiny's Soy Boy crew has admitted this publicly on their own shows, okay?
Have you heard about that?
Which one? No, I haven't.
The Destiny admitting. I watched a brief clip. I think they talked about, and those guys, they don't know much about DSP. They talked about like flying him into the studio and pretending to do like an interview, but then flip it onto like a detractor interview and ask him about champions. Yeah,
okay.
they weren't very familiar with him, but that's an idea that they had.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think that kind of does ring a bell, though. They just said it would be funny, but then they didn't know where to go with it after that. So it's kind of like, what do we do, right? Because they know about DSP is a beggar. He's stupid about cars, and that's kind of where it ends, right? And he jerked off. That's,
And the mobile games. He spent money on mobile games.
Okay, again, this is a hell of a streak here. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3,
Holy
4,
shit.
5, 6, 7 combo. 7-hit combo out of nowhere on Triple P.
Yeah, this is just like a huge wall of text explaining why it didn't work out to make it be not his fault so they can do stuff with him again.
This is what's happening right here, by the way. He's texting,
yes.
though. Hang on, Cat. I got a text. I got to text my boys. Hang on, Cat. Trust me, Ashton, you won't ever make me feel bad. You guys were the only ones to try to give me a chance and help me. And that led to a resolution of beef with Keem, even the BS with Craig, and getting my confidence back. God. Now it's a matter of figuring out how to make shit work moving forward. I am so open to new stuff as long as it's not constant drama or making me a villain because of what I told you about my wife's health earlier this year. Don't forget that trauma dump, Triple P. You can't totally get rid of me. Remember what I told you earlier? By the way, she seems to be slowly recovering, despite no doctor being able to explain what she's been going through. Lovely American healthcare being what it is. I'm really sorry I was boring on the show in October. It's 2 months ago. It's December 15th.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
It's December 15th.
Brutal message.
What? It is December 15th. How long ago was that? I don't remember what happened 2 months ago on the show.
Yeah, no, but dude, he's covering all the bases. Every time he thinks he flopped, he's bringing up that case to explain himself and to give him a reason why they should not cut the cord with him. Again, bringing up his wife, bringing up the old streams, bringing up the drama that didn't happen.
Not a lolcow, by the way. Yes, content enjoyer. I'm really sorry I was boring on the show in October. I felt sick, bloated, because I ate fast food. And I was slow-witted and not adding much. I promise I will be on my A game if we work together again. Oh Oh, mama.
What is his A game?
I know.
What is he thinking is his A game? The Review Tech
Yes.
documentary with the chips, I guess.
Because you don't have to say anything, and it's very obvious that Review Tech was stupid, and then you could just say, yeah, look how dumb Review Tech is. Great, man. You nailed it.
And you constantly use Kino Casino as a springboard. Like, if you say, like, Review Tech is fat and he sucks, Triple P chimes in, he adds a bunch of lore, why he's fat, why he sucks. It's just so much easier.
Yes, that's the only reason he could do anything approaching roasting someone. Then he said, oh, God, man, I appreciate you even caring and writing me these DMs. So many morons think we hate each other. It's great comedy for sure. And you can see exactly how much DSP is scared of Triple P hating him as we speak. From all these fucking messages, bringing up wife's cat's health again, reminding him sorry how the show was bad 2 months ago. He's extremely scared of how Triple P thinks about him right now. And we are not fucking done. How many days later is this? Hold on. 2 days later, no response. What does DSP do? I better write something. It's been 2 days. Sir P. Sir Triple. Hey, so I'm reading back again. I'm actually really sorry that I'm so scattered and stressed. I'm not going to quit the politics show. I want to keep at it. Oh, hold on. I got to hit it. I'm not going to quit the politics show. I want to keep at it, but it's frustrating. It's actually getting so little support. Being that I decided to stream it just on Kick. I don't know what happened. I had like 10 consistent supporters there, and now I have like 2. Darkside Pimp, still the MVP, but Ren disappeared for a month. And we know how Void got brainwashed by Duty.
No, boy.
Duty.
No.
How could you, Duty? You were the chosen one, Void.
Look at how you massacred my den.
I think initially your supporters jumped on the bandwagon, but let's be honest. None of us are million sub YouTubers who just get money thrown their way to sneeze. So I think I somehow need to find a foothold on Kick that isn't your fan base. And I have no idea how to do that. Triple P responds and says, I've been brainstorming and thinking the last few days before I respond back.
Yeah,
give me more
for sure.
Give me more time, bro. Triple P's checking out at this point. Okay, next up. FYI, just in case you forgot, remember I wrote that paragraph about the Sims idea? Well, I got to remind you, the Sims idea, it should work really well, but we need to have some create all of your usual suspects and then create a wrestler portion of the game for us to use. Doesn't have to be great, just funny. And upload it to the community creation with a hashtag like casino to make them easy to find. So hopefully some of your fans will be willing to do that. Remember, no one responded to this idea at all except for the maybe next month for Royal Rumble, but he's still pushing it. Anyways. DSP then says the following on Twitter on December 16th. Here it is. Let me get the view here. It is. I have formally invited Mr. Matoker to come on my podcast this Thursday, directly after I've reacted to his full documentary the day before. I hope he'll accept, and my DMs are open, okay? I wanted to show you here as well, Thursday. Oh, that's old. Okay, my bad. Let's see. It is here. Hey, watching your show tonight. Okay, yeah, okay. Remember, Triple P has not said anything since this point, okay? DSP's talked about The Sims. He has sent this message to Triple P. He sent the link to the Twitter there. He then says, hey, watching your show tonight, but I don't think I should talk in your chat because it brings so much negative attention. So, you know what happened here is he got tired of being shit on too much in the chat because even the Kick fans were starting to turn. So now he's not this happy, oh, the king is here, the king is here.
Yeah.
that stopped. So now we don't even talk in chat at all.
And he probably wasn't getting much defense from the Kino guys, telling him like, "Oh, Darkside Phil is here. He's based. He's awesome." So the benefit went away, and there we go.
I guessed on your show while drinking. Oh, here's another great idea. Just DSP is an idea machine at this point. All right, you ready for this one? Listen to this one, guys. Here's the new idea. I guessed on your show while drinking. Likely no filters for 2 hours or more, depending on how strong and much. But I'd hope this would get some views too. I only drink on stream a few times a year, and this time I won't require contributions. So I'll just drink casually and go with it. What would be the best unfiltered stuff? FYI, I'm not Exist. But for your information, I'm not exist or racist, but I'm jealous. LOL. He means sexist here.
But what is he jealous of in this context? What does he even mean?
I don't know. Did they? FYI, I'm not sexist or racist, but I am jealous. Maybe they made money drinking on a show. Maybe. Maybe.
I have no idea.
I think he's drunk himself, to be honest. But
it's also, he's kind of fucking over his own proposition for the gimmick here by saying, yeah, I'm not even going to go crazy. I'll just drink casually. Why is this like a marketing point? I'm drinking casually right now. People are not showing up for that. Like, what the fuck? Whoa, you guys, Darkside Phil is going to drink on stream casually. It's going to be very hinged, and it's not going to get derailed at all. So make sure to clock in.
You say that, but he treats those drinking streams like they are a very special thing, obviously. And guys, don't you want to see me get buzzed? And he hits the goals for his fucking marathon, so he thinks it's really hype. You know what I mean? So he does that for Truck Sim. That's true. And I'm his fish. He does. He says, "Oh, guys, don't you want to see me drunk? I'm trying to drive when I'm drunk." Because the only people that respond to that, if you respond to that, you must be a DSP fan. You know, that's just a fact. If the streamer you watch getting drunk is like some great idea for you, that you might be a DSP fan. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. This is, it's ridiculous.
Another thing, obviously, because I think it's worth mentioning, because this is a specific thing that I really can't stand about him, is that he's willing to monetize his weakness just for literally a quick buck in a clout infusion. Because this dude, I've heard him talk about alcoholism so much and how it ruined his life and how it made him piss people off and they wanted to fight him and all this stuff. But now it's like, I'm just going to hop on and fucking drink casually and there's going to be no filters, you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's lame as fuck.
Preempting your idea with likely no filters for 2 hours because I'll be so hammered. It's like someone that's never drinking alcohol before saying that, right? Oh, once I get one sip of alcohol on me, I'll have no filters, dude. It'll be wild. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not how adults speak at all. Just so cringe. You know what I just can't emphasize how cringe it is. I will have no filters for 2 hours. Let's get hammered, guys. No one talks like this. Just like, let's have fun when I'm drinking. All right. No, I'll have no filters. Cream Pie says, bro, I only show up for Meerkat drinking. So you're felted on that
There
one,
you go.
Meerkat.
We found him.
Yeah.
You have now justified my drinking. I will always drink on stream now. And you will always show up. You must. You must now because you showed up this time.
And Meerkat has no filters, guys. Likely
zero
no
filters.
Likely. But are you sexist or racist or just jealous?
Depending on the mood. I swap between the three. I'm fluid.
Yes. He's sexist, racism, jealousy, fluid. Okay.
If it's towards Phil, I'm all of these.
Yes.
All the time.
Okay, so next we go. That would be a good idea, but you could say pretty much everything is that's his slurs. He wants to get a big name. I'm not sure if we should do it or not, but it would be big. DSP says who? I wouldn't even know who it is unless Destiny after I clowned him a bit recently. Okay, so I do have that for you. Where is it? Oh, excuse me. That's a little bit later. Oh, that's after this. It's right here, I believe. So do you remember when this happened, guys? There was a revenge porn. Surfuentes and Sir Destiny apparently had some sexual fun together. And DSP thought he would be the genius that says, it's happened again. I never have to lift a finger. It appears it always was a buyer's market for cars, Destiny. So there we go. He was really happy to do this dunk on a bisexual man having sexual fun with a man, which is by definition is something they might do. DSP thought it was very funny to say, it appears it always was a buyer's market for cars, Destiny.
It's such a lame fucking dunk. It's such a lame punchline.
I mean,
because like he's bringing up the fact that he's holding a grudge with this guy over him making fun of something that objectively should be made fun of. Because that line about the buyer's market for cars is fucking hilarious.
It's not. Yeah, they two have nothing to do with each other at all. DSP was an idiot and thought they would tell him. He thought the car would tell him when he needs to change the oil, despite the fact that he bought the car across the country in Connecticut when he was living in Washington. They didn't tell him to get the oil changed. But anyways, this El Shoshone says, so are you part of a proud ally or not, Phil? Because remember, this is a slide DSP had. DSP responds to this, which is why I bring it up, said, this literally has nothing to do with the subject matter, which is another of my haters getting publicly embarrassed for something they did far worse than everything I ever have. In this case, a leaked sex tape, you dunce. So this was revenge porn, by the way, so it's a much different situation than what happened, than what DSP is trying to say. DSP then says... Destiny is trying to roll with it, which is, again, Destiny was like, okay, whatever. And then he says, Destiny is trying to roll with it like I did with my incident in 2016. But there's a critical difference. What I admitted to and joked about, every man does. If I blew Nick Fuentes, it's all over for both of them. Once again, these gentlemen are publicly bisexual. That's just their sexual orientation, guys, being honest.
It is fucking hilarious to have a video of them like getting sucked off or whatever that is. I haven't seen it for obvious reasons.
That is,
but still, it is hilarious.
Yeah.
But also, it's not over for them. I think they got over this fairly quickly, and they're still doing whatever the fuck they're doing.
Fuentes isn't bisexual. Okay, sorry. Allegedly. Who knows? Allegedly. But anyways, he's not even dunking on Fuentes here. He's dunking on Destiny, who I know says he is bisexual. But anyways, okay, that's the point. That's the thing he was talking about there, about the dunking, okay, on Destiny. That's what he was referencing, that epic dunking, okay, guys? Now you know the dunking. I had to show it to you, okay? Okay, next up. Oh, that's way past there. Right here. You guys can roast me. Got past there. Next opportunity. Take it easy. Okay, there's the Sims. Want to get back to the right spot here. Okay, moving on. We go to... Here's the idea they have, okay? They say, well, the idea is Frank Hassel is the idea Triple P had. He is quite friendly with us and has been asking to do an interview with you for months. I don't really think anything that bad could really happen, but he may be hostile, although he promised me he wouldn't. I will say that he will generate a lot of interest and money, though. DSP says he will idiotically show up at my house and get arrested. I don't mind talking to anyone, but that guy's proven he can't be trusted to understand the laws of reality. He wanted into my private community over 2 years ago, after the boogie thing, and I had to stupidly type out on Twitter that it's trespassing to enter a private community without permission. I wish he had a brain and understood how money making works, but I fear if I give him a moment of attention, he'd show up in person. So DSP is scared. Triple P says, yeah, see, this is the problem with him.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God Darkside Phil, the e-beggar, knows how money works. The bankrupt e-beggar, the bankruptcy fraudster.
Triple P throws out an idea here. How about watching Project 7? I thought about us rebooting it at some point, and it did have a lot of effort put into it. And it was fun. Maybe that's what we would do with the drinking stream, is watch that. DSP says, watching back Project 7 with an audience that's never seen it before would be hilarious. I know how bad it was, and I have tons of lore to add because its production was so slapped together and unprofessional. Hence why it looks so bad, but it's still a fun watch to make fun of. And this is really disrespectful to people that did 99% of the work on that thing.
Yeah.
He didn't say it was unprofessional at the time. He said it was one of the most professional things on the internet. It's actually what he said. But now it's unprofessional and slapped together. So big ups to Respect the Pact, because now you are unprofessional and slapped together. Really cool.
Also, this idea is not going to work because unless you know about the DSP lore involved with that series, you wouldn't give a fuck. It's just like a random late, I don't know, early 2010s YouTube sketch series. It's that. It's as generic and mediocre as you can get. No one on the Kino Casino channel is going to give a fuck about that.
No, that would have been horrible. And trust, like, you have to, all those early internet videos, if you don't know the person and know what's going on, it's not funny. And it wouldn't be funny to them. 6 days later, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. They talk about Triple P sends a clip of wrestling and says, internet interesting. Let's figure out details on where to stream it. They are going to do the wrestling show. And they have to decide on a name. Can you believe it? So let's talk some specifics, okay? Let's talk some specifics. Are you okay with calling it Smart Guys? I'm totally okay with it. I only foresee backlash from my trolls who just shit on everything. The old show has been off the air for 10 years. Off the air. I owned all the rights to it, and despite me having a fallout with my former host, we never had any contracts in place, nor did he own any of the show. So we are 100% good to go with that name if we don't come up with something better. I'm not actually sure where we do the show. We could go on Kick. FYI, YouTube is incredibly, ridiculously copyright crazy over WWE, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. There's also the profit to talk about. I know you've said you'd just let me monetize and keep anything made on the show, but I'd want it to be totally fair and offer a split of whatever it makes. If you refuse, that's fine, but it's only the right and fair thing to do since you're essentially doing me a solid here and trying to get something new going. Lastly, there's logistics. I assume you want me to run the show from my end, setting up the streams? That's all fine. My completely new setup should be more than well equipped to handle it. Okay, Triple P says he'll do it. And then when it comes to the money, if you want to split it, I figure the best way is just PayPal me what you figure it made at the end of each week or month. I'm not super worried about the money side of things, but it made more every month. That'd be fine. I think we'll have fun doing it, and I think we'll get at least one whale that will support it good each week. Planning the whales here, okay? I'm of the same mentality, 90-minute show. They're planning the show is what the point of this is. Okay, guys, they're planning the show. That's fair. I've got someone redesigning the old logo. Okay, hope your return went well. Hope your return was awesome. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, should I spill the beans? Look at this. This is the old Smart Guys image, and then he shares it with Sir Triple, the new one. Whoa. Check that out. Going to make a direct transition from last episode in 2004 into ours. That's sick. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually getting hyped for it. And I'm putting work in. So I hope people actually watch. Sadly, I can't actually promise anything from my side since I pretty much abandoned pro wrestling. And I'm sorry for that. I know nothing.
I mean, obviously, this guy's going to be a failed YouTuber. Obviously. Oh, I'm putting in the work, so people better not watch. That's like the literal, like, YouTuber 101 is that you might put in all the work in the world and no one could give a fuck in the end. And that's okay, because that's how it works. You signed up for this. This is what you agreed to.
Work does not equal views. Work does not equal views. Let's try and not give up on it so soon. Oh, do you have a good picture? Let's try not to give up on it so soon. That's different, blah, blah. The belt is good, but I actually want to imitate the intro of the original show with an image. He found this image of Triple to use. That's solid. It's thin Triple P. That will be funny. I also think if we can get the chemistry right, it'll work well. Okay, so here is when the show actually started. I'll just show the intro, okay? We don't need to see the actual show. This is Smart Guys episode number 1. How it started, okay, guys? Get hyped.
And I'm going to be completely honest with everyone. After I move, I'm going to have limited time to watch stuff. I'll probably still watch Raw and SmackDown. I don't know, man. This might not make the cut if they don't spruce up. You know what I mean?
There's more than enough wrestling that I watch and I enjoy that I don't need to be watching stuff that pisses me off.
No, it's true.
Makes me upset or freaking, you know what I'm talking about.
It's a fair point.
When you see like a show, because when you love wrestling, you watch it and you see something that's, it actually hurts you. It's like, it makes you sad.
Oh, great clip.
Years later.
Alrighty, here we go. You guys getting hype? Out of nowhere, the belt.
Whoa.
Couldn't even fade in on that one, but all right. Starring Phil, a.k.a. Dark Side Phil. And Ashton, a.k.a. PPP. Good picture.
You can tell which guy is more important by the introduction.
Yeah. Look at this. You felt it.
Wow. What is going on, everyone?
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smart Guys Revival.
There you go. You got the point. No need to see that anymore. So they start talking about the show, you know, whatever. How's it going? Let's talk about the show. They kind of go through some stuff about, even says like, my wife is getting ready for bed, so I'll be watching soon. That means Cat's going away so he could watch wrestling. So when she goes to sleep, it's wrestling time. Just like every other day, though. And this time we're not just pulling, we're also watching. DSP says, got the 4K Netflix plan. Wonder if WPT production quality went up. FYI, I'm giving the show unlimited time. So if we have tech issues or learn long, it's all good. Got to try to win people over with the first episode. That was before. There we go. Great show, man. I'm shocked there were 0 technical issues. I guess my setup is just that good now. Oh, my God. Had a blast. I'm sure we'll get even smoother the way we did it. Way more support than I anticipated. Sorry about the champion shit. Just thought it would bring more eyes. So what he's talking about there is this was not the first Grill Phil, but Sir Triple did try to talk about champions. And here we go. Here.
Followed the general plot lines, but as many people know, I play a mobile game called WWE Champions. And
Whoa!
Wait, I admitted it.
Wait a minute. Phil brought it up. Hold on, Phil. I was supposed to press you about this later. Go ahead, Phil. Go ahead.
So I played WWE Champions, and occasionally they add in the new wrestlers and they discuss the plot lines. So I'm kind of like semi-aware that there was a new bloodline and that Roman lost the title and now Cody's the champion. I kind of know that stuff. It's just I don't know the real match outcomes of the plots. I just know the generalities of what's going on. So me going into watching
that was
Raw.
Was that it? Let me see if that was really it. I think he talked about it again, though. I'm looking
Unrelated,
here.
but that T-shirt looks so bad on him. It's such a bad fit. I can't even describe why. Look at this pause. Like, look at this. It looks so weird. It's like it's AI generated. You look at this, and your eyes can tell there's something wrong with this image, but you just can't. You can't put your finger on exactly what.
I think they bring it up a little bit here.
Stuff is going to start coming together. We had a WWE Mayhem mobile game ad. Are you going to be playing Mobile Mayhem, Phil?
No, I am not. One crappy mobile game is enough for WWE for me. So.
Yeah, owning the meme. One crappy mobile game is enough to spend $100,000 on, Ashton.
Okay, Phil, let's just settle this
Here we
once
go.
and for all. Phil, you are down from the rafters, right?
This is after he said he sold the account, by the way, just for the record.
I'm not anymore, but I was.
But Phil, you are down from the rafters.
I am, yes.
You are still down from the rafters. You are.
No, I sold the account. I really did.
But Phil, there's no. First of all, here's what I'll just say, Phil. Like, Phil, just please confess. Don't make me do this. Just say you're down from the rafters.
This is the pre-Grill Phil. This is the first episode out of nowhere. Was not talked about beforehand. This is Ashton making it fun for us.
I was, but I'm not. I really did sell the account. We'll have to do this every week. We'll do a segment every week.
Okay. Phil, selling the account is against the terms of
go ahead.
How far is this into the video? So this almost 2 hours into the video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It took Triple P almost 2 hours to realize, wait, this guy is fucking garbage talking about wrestling. Let's just make fun of him. So at least someone's going to watch this and have fun.
Exactly. And this is when I believe it was Secret Limited showed how much talking was done, and it was an embarrassing amount of, it was like 90% Triple P talking, 10% DSP, and he was mostly shout outs.
Yeah.
And Big Guy makes a good point here. Remember when Phil got mad at side scrollers for trying to get a confession out of Phil? Triple P is literally pressuring DSP for a confession right now.
Yeah.
Literally. Way harder than even Craig and Adam did.
Service from Scopely, so why
Absolutely
isn't it
it is.
banned?
That's a good question, but there are other accounts that also have been sold that are not banned. Like I said, how I learned that you could sell an account was that someone else who was in a high-profile faction had done exactly the same thing. This person had announced that they were retiring, right? They had made this big public thing. They even had a video
Where
on
was that, Philip?
YouTube. Oh, I'm retiring from Champions. And
has anyone been able to find that video? Because that seems like it should be pretty easy to find. A big Champions player retiring.
Yeah, people, I think, went through the black market of WWE Champions accounts and were not able to find any kind of record of his account being on there.
Yeah, there's no... It would be so clear that it happened. People would be able to find it. So Hades says, Smart Guys equals worst intro since 1936 Germany. That's toxic.
And the account's still active.
So
it's still being used. Everyone's like, what?
But at
How
least
is it still being played with?
1936 Germany had stylish outfits. Look at it, this guy. Look at his fucking shitty ass shirt. At least those outfits were made by Hugo Boss. That's a boss outfit.
Sold.
And this is a bitch outfit.
I think what it is with these whale accounts they allow.
But I believe that anybody else could get away with it other than you.
Yes.
Because surely the detractors would be reporting it and it would be a violation of TOS and they'd ban it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I like I said, my hands are washed of it. I got rid of it.
$5,000. I didn't. $5,000 a month business expenses. My tax attorney did that. I don't know anything about that. That's the same thing here. Same exact
my
thing.
tax attorney committed tax fraud.
Yeah.
Come on, it wasn't me. Nothing I could do.
I don't know.
I just told them all this money I spent for other things.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Barrett Wells says DSP is too afraid to sell his closet stuff on eBay. There's no way he did a third-party sale of his Champions account. Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
If you have a brain, you know that DSP would not even think about selling something on a third-party website that you got to go in the black market for. Please.
Yeah.
You
can't even set up a fucking Discord talk show. Come on.
Yes.
This is the guy we're talking about.
He's going to go a tour.
Talking about the sunken cost fallacy, all the money he spent on that account. You think he's going to sell it? That would be a huge win for the trolls. The DSP sold his prized possession, the Champions account. He would rather sell Cat and Jasper.
You know how important the fucking streak was? You think he's getting rid of that fucking account? That streak is his lifeblood. He's just going to sell that account, lose that 2,000 streak he's got going on. He'd rather die. Walyap says, I think he was saying, I'm not sexist or racist, but I'm jealous of people who are. Oh, Walyap. Interesting thought there. Do you think that's what he meant, Meerkat? So I'm not sexist and racist, but I'm jealous of those who are because they can make entertaining content?
But you can make entertaining content without being sexist and racist.
No, you have to be one of those two. NW News says, associating booze with hitting goals is unhealthy. I mean, if you're worried about health, that's a good point. And Mechanic Drew says, just got here rewinded. Y'all cool as fuck. Big ups, Mechanic Drew. All right, so let's finish this. It's almost over.
Anything about it.
God. And then Phil, there's listings. So every place where these accounts are sold, there's no listing for Down from the Rafters, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct because I did it behind the scenes.
Okay.
Phil, come on, Phil.
He did a physical trade of the account, which very possible.
He gave that guy his iPhone. They met at the mall.
He printed out all the cards, the screenshots. So here you go.
Oh, Phil! God damn it, Phil! We've come so close, and yet we're so far.
Yep.
We've come so close, and yet we're so far, Phil.
Listen.
No one cares.
Listen,
everybody that gives you money knows.
Listen, there's something interesting about this, okay?
Go ahead.
All right. When I was talking to Mike Clone about the possibility of doing a documentary, okay, he said, one of the most interesting things about you is this mythos about this stupid mobile game, right? He
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
it's just this mysterious thing. Everyone is always talking about his. It doesn't matter, but if we do this documentary, we have to have it. We have to talk about it. He wanted to do a big
Yes.
segment about it with revealing stuff and stuff like that. But the thing is, there's a mythos, right? And to keep the mythos going is better than to just be like, oh,
You know what? That's actually the best answer you could possibly have given, Phil, and I'm going to accept that answer.
Okay, so there we go. It's going to accept that answer. And that was it. So
Again,
DSP, yeah.
Again, this is Wings of Redemption put it well by saying he spent a sports car's worth of money. I would say he could have bought a fucking apartment in Bulgaria with all that money. He could have bought an apartment in a pretty big city with all that money. So yeah, it is a big part of the mythos, of course, because he fucking lied about all of it. And he got exposed by literal hundreds of people.
At the very least, he wouldn't have to go bankrupt, right? Because you could have spent the money to make sure you don't have to, go bankrupt and pay off things that you owe. Maybe could have paid for blood work of things. Who knows? Anyways, I think I have to keep it shorter. Okay, I'm totally honest with you with my takes. Okay, whatever. He then says, blah, blah. Okay, awesome. I think this episode is going to be longer. If you skip the commercials, try your best to watch as much as you can. Okay, should we test before we go live? Blah, blah, blah. The show is pretty crazy. There we go. Yeah, my wife is going to bed. Sorry about that. Sorry about the champion shit. Just thought it would bring more eyes. That's why Triple P is saying. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the champions, DSP. I thought it would bring more eyes on the show 2 hours after it started. I don't care about that shit at all. I think making a running thing would be funny. It really is funny how many people make a big thing about it, so keeping it going works. There we go. A bit rough with pacing. Actually ran the show. Dude, you have to... Okay, by the way, here we go. So Steve Cambion went on Steve Cambion reacts to DSP and Ethan Ralph. Okay, so this is Steve Cambion was on his own show, reacting to DSP, not in a positive light, by the way. Also, Smart Guys Revival, they talked about it on Kino Casino as well. And then DSP says the following... to them, dude, you have to have me on when you talk about me with other guests. I watched the 10 minutes where you roasted me today, and I can't stop laughing. I will totally add to it. Like I would have ran to my fridge to get lunch meat and throw it away with the lunch meat sandwiches bit. Comedy fucking gold, and I love it. Oh.
But it's less funny when you pretend to be in on the joke. When people, in fact, know that you're thin-skinned and you're not in on the joke. That's why they make the joke, and that's what a lol cow is.
Yes, and they were making fun of the lunch meat sandwiches. Like, remember he said, I made a short about it. What do you want me to eat? Some lunch meat sandwiches? That thing they reacted to with Steve Cambion. DSP making sure his message was heard goes to Andy. Great roast of me today when Steve was on. Laughing my ass off, Andy. Great job. I'm going to finish. We're getting to the point I want to finish. We'll finish. Okay, I know our ending point. We won't go quite as far as we planned, Meerkat, but we will finish at a good spot. Triple P then says about Steve Cambion. So that guest is a really, really smart guy. He's a magician, and he worked on PBS making puppets. He's also an expert on UFOs. He's been researching you, actually became fascinated with your career. He's one of my favorite recurring guests because he's just a normal guy with a family who's very multi-talented. Anyway, he was begging me to try to get on your show to talk to you about different stuff you've done in your career. He will genuinely be very fair, and it would be a very respectful interview. He doesn't have a huge audience or anything, but he's a nice guy. So this is setting the seeds for the Steve show. It's not going to happen for a little bit here, but the plans are being made. As for the wrestling show, I think it was a big success. I think we're getting the gears turning on another successful arc. DSP says he seemed like a pretty down-to-earth guy when I was on the election show. Intelligent conversation for sure. He wants to be on my podcast. I love doing Smart Guys. Look forward to next week. Glad you found it jokes, bro. Some people were trying to take it seriously. It's like, holy fuck. Have these guys never made fun of each other? Ashton and I bash each other all day. You know there's a difference, Sir Worski. But okay. Triple P said, yeah, he wants to come on your podcast. And then DSP says, can he shoot a DM here? I'm open to talk about it. DSP says, it was literally all day during my marathon. My trolls kept coming to my stream and saying you guys hate me. They are just so retarded. They believe it. Yep. All of us who thought they didn't really like DSP, we were retarded. Guys. You get it? Cool, thanks. Managed to beat Mega Mall 1-3 while almost drunk today. This is like your drunk uncle sending you a message to people 15 years younger than him. Hey,
Mega Mall.
Hey, Ashton, finished Mega Mall 1-3 while almost drunk today. Thanks, Grandpa. Anyways, they sent the link to Steve's account. They're trying to get some goals. They're talking about some goals. Now, this is highly autistic, but we could do a digital Fed week, week 1 or 2 sim matches, okay? And then they talk about goals even more. This is how much DSP talks about goals. They have stretch goals for watching AEW, blah, blah, blah.
And this guy, can you go up a little bit?
Yes, please,
This fucking loser whiner. The third message.
Third one, yes,
it's
please.
his fucking dog shit idea to make the stupid created wrestler Royal Rumble. And he is yet again complaining that no one is willing to make the created wrestlers. Or at least he didn't even fucking ask. He just wants Triple P to find some guy. Just outsource this to somebody. Because the king cannot do that. Not the king. He can't spend half an hour sitting on fucking PlayStation downloading a bunch of created wrestlers. We need to find some other guy so the king can feel good.
Once again, Triple P completely ignores anything about that. Does not say a single thing. They talked about Argentina member bombs. DSP said, I'll tell you full details later tonight. Trying to spend time with Kat for a bit before bed. Okay, so the VPN abuse sucks. Blah, blah, blah. You could only gift the lowest tier of membership on YouTube. All others cannot be gifted. So I created a useless standard tier that has no bonuses. He's trying to get around the fucking Argentina thing. Whatever. So the problem is, sadly, they'll break the law and fuck us off. Let's say we do a members only. They're still talking about how they're going to monetize this fucking wrestling show. These fuckers stream my stuff at the same time I do. They could try to claim my own demanded videos and say they were original uploaded. YouTube is run by automation. It's too dumb to know through stole and will grant the claims. The reason I'm still alive while Wings had to delete its entire video history is because I don't issue copyright claims at all. Honestly, don't blah, 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 boring.
This is, by the way, anytime you think about Big Ball Burnell suing people and taking people to court and all that shit, just refer to that message. He knows very well what he's doing and what's going to happen, allegedly, if he doesn't do that.
They're talking about maybe starting a Patreon. DSP said, I'm also afraid this stuff will affect you guys. If we start doing private stuff, they may actually try to steal and upload your Gumroad content because nobody has ever had consequences for a thing yet. I am sure that Kino Casino already has people uploading their Gumroad stuff already, not just because DSP is going to be associated with them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Kino Casino doesn't have haters. All right, whatever.
Kind of trying to make his problem everybody else's problem so they can address it, which it isn't.
Okay, this is getting boring. DSP gives a history. They do make business a lot together. The tractors, I won't lie. They literally, I used to make more money than you guys. I used to make more money than you guys. They literally destroyed me by committing crimes unchecked for 10 years. They do make doing business a lot tougher than tractors, I won't lie. I lost 40% of my revenue overnight when they hit me with the first wave of false claims in 2015. That is not true, by the way. DSP is the one that deleted videos and no one told him to do it. He's talking about Be Awesome 1 and Jackie Chan. That was 2015. They crushed me, and nobody, including my partnership network, Machinima, or YouTube, saw it coming. The internet is still the fucking Wild West. Just don't underestimate them. I know you guys ride high and are kind of untouchable with the formula you use, but they'll look for the Achilles heel. They have nothing better to go. They have nothing better to do at all. I love you guys, and Smart Guys is great, do far. I got new logos and you starting with this week's show, BTW, and they're awesome.
BTW awesome mention, Romance Cat.
Yeah,
right away.
romance. Shout outs. We need to find them invested in stuff that's meaningless and small and lets them feel like they're getting one over by giving money. Oh, there it is. But it's the riskiest way to actually address and expose them. Look what happened with Duty when Keem looked his way. Months of content, and his demonetization was a huge win. But I don't make drama content, so he kept at it, deleted all the non-commentary re-upload, and now he's back. I firmly believe there is money in hunting and exposing all of my detractors. But the question is it worth the risk when they are insane enough to break the law and not care? Find out next time, Bat fans.
But what does he even mean by hunting and exposing all my detractors? I guess his idea, like all the DSP ideas, is completely underbaked. And it was just to have Kino Casino shit on Duty and be like, everybody just unsubscribe from Duty. And that would make Duty evaporate and no longer exist. I guess that's his fantasy.
Dude, he really sounds like the Joker right here, doesn't he? Like he can just add it. I firmly believe there is money in hunting and exposing all of my detractors. But the question is, my masterman, is it worth the risk when they are insane enough to break the law and not care?
I have felt it you again, Duty man.
Oh, by the way, you need to is enough money and only pick the right opportunities. In 2025, we figure this shit out. We will make a fortune. I told June the King that the real money is in exposing the insane detractor communities around lolcows. He disagreed because he said they're too scattered and nobody would care. But I think in my
it's literally
case,
true.
June has a brain in his head. But I think in my case, that's not actually true because my detractors are worse lolcows than me when you actually zoom in on them.
Who has he zoomed in on so far? Who did he do that to? Like, what's his proof of concept? His case study?
Well, he
the
did,
SOK.
Yeah.
He doesn't even fucking know jack shit about the fucking SOK.
His great destruction of Duty was involved with showing Duty's own video where Duty showed how much money he made, and that was this great felting.
Yeah.
Look at this guy,
Whoa.
idiot. He makes $5,000 a month. What a douchebag! And he just shares that. That was it. He did try to do a super crazy as well. That was his one where it was, was worth doing, right? Let's be real. Because super crazy.
Because he's a fucking scammer.
Yeah. I mean, so he did get that one. But then where are you going next, right? Where are you going next? I always say, I would love Sir Clum. It's not interesting, but I welcome all documentarians that want to document my life. Come on in. I would welcome you, June.
I do think it's an interesting topic of documentary. What makes these people so interesting that people form entire channels and podcasts and communities over discussing them? Like, what is it there?
Yes.
Like that the regular person doesn't understand. I would see that as a great topic.
Yeah, but the problem is that's not negative enough for DSP, so who would never want that to happen? Like, oh yeah, they try to say that they're normal people. It's like, okay, right, they're normal people. Right, okay. Look, they try to put them in a positive light. That's not what June did for me. That's what he'd be saying right away. Anyways, we build it up. Okay, so they talked about Detractor Destruction Day. Triple P kind of puts the idea in his mind, kind of. And DSP said, great, love it. That's a meaningful, relatively harmless outlet for detractors to fixate on. We can make Duty a giant turd. We can make it fair, blah, blah, blah. He's really talking about his wrestling idea. It's going to be great. We need someone to make me and Duty in the latest WWE game, guys. Someone has to make it. They're talking about the goals. Dank, Sneed, Pimp, hand to been seen in weeks and gifted 50 subs last minute. So again, we were reporting on Wales. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to end it here. This is a fair spot to end it, and I'll tell you why. This is the very time where Grill Phil becomes a real thing. Okay, so I want to stop it here because now we're just testing it, but next time we're going to start with the official Grill Phils, and then we really start moving on. It really starts picking up steam, and then the ending will be there before we know it. Well, we, of course, will watch the Level 666 podcast. You know what I'm saying? So that will be our next episode. Meerkat, before we get out of here, any final thoughts, business style announcements? Go ahead.
Yes, as always, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like the stream if you liked it, and if you didn't, dislike it. It's all engagement anyways.
Yes.
Make sure to send us your questions, predictions, and thoughts on the Asmongold collab in the link in the description and pinned to the chat right now. We're going to listen to those on Monday. Make sure to subscribe to the Clips channel to get clips from the episodes that you've forgotten about or didn't know existed anyways. And thanks for watching. Big ups.
And we'll
keep
be
it
back.
flat, stay sway, yong out.
We'll be back tomorrow for the recap show of the week, and then Monday we'll be back for the restream and hearing all your questions and stuff from your messages. So tomorrow, what time will that be? Right, that'll be 2 hours earlier than we started today, right, Meerkat? Just to be clear.
Yes, I believe that's true.
So 1 p.m. Eastern, guys. We'll be on tomorrow with the recap, and we'll have some guests in the house for that one. And then Monday we'll be back for the last part of our That Being Said spit roast, and that will be the restream of the Sir Gold interview. I'll be on WPIG tonight in 3 hours-ish for DSP versus the Dark Souls series continuation. You'll be redirected there after the outro song, which is Raccoon Eyes. All right, my friends, you're all legends. Thanks for hanging out. Keep it flat, as Meerkat likes to say. And I also want to say, if you're done with us, that's fine. I just want to say you've done so much for us to this point. And if you guys don't want to come to any more future shows, I totally understand that. If you're tired of us, that's fine, okay? I understand it, and I love you. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Come on, let's go have sex now. It's been too long.